So, welcome again guys sa ating subject na mathematics in the modern world. For this day, we will be discussing the final topic for this semester or the finals phase, which is linear programming. Okay, so this is our last topic. So I'm not sure if you are already informed, but by the other teachers, but starting next week, December 7, until the Friday of next week will be the early final examination week. Okay, so almost all of the subjects will be conducting their final examination next week. Kaya yung ano, kaya yung subject natin will also be complying with that schedule. Okay? So as a reminder, announcement, ayan nga. So early final examination natin will be next week. So December 7 to 11, 2020. So tentative schedule natin is Monday. Monday na agad, no? Pero if you are available sa Friday, December 11, na nakabase doon sa original time schedule natin ng lecture. So kung pwede kayo ng Friday, yun na yung schedule ko sa inyo, imbis na Monday, no? Pero with regards to the examination, please settle your accounts or secure your permits kasi I'll be preparing a Dropbox in the LMS for the copy of your permits. So, kailangan na pong isettle yung accounts, no? Kasi it is the end of the first semester already. And kapag hindi na fully paid yung account, you might have difficulty in enrolling for the second semester and also acquiring a slot, no? So later I will be sending also a link kung hindi pa kayo nakakapag-fill up nung reservation na form for the second semester. Okay? So that will be for us to assess kung ilan yung subjects i-offer namin for the or section na i-offer namin for the second semester. Okay? So please be reminded of this date and yan. Okay? Okay, so let's start with the discussion. So at the end of the session, hopefully these are the things that we are going to accomplish. First is yung to solve yung linear equation problems using yung basic methods natin na substitution, elimination, and graphical method. So basically, bibigyan ko ng parang uh, recall yung sa algebra kung paano gamitin yung substitution, elimination, tsaka graphical method, no? Kapag given ka ng linear equation, about two linear equation. Okay? So kasi kailangan maintindihan nyo kung paano mag-solve niyan para makapag-proceed ka dun sa problems pertaining to linear programming. Okay? Then next is yung formulate yung linear programming models including an objective function and constraints. So later I will be specifying kung ano yung difference ng mga yan. Then yung last is to construct and solve a maximization or minimization problem. Okay? So, okay. Okay, so let's start. So let's start first with recalling kung ano yung tatawag nating linear equation. Okay? So a system of equation, a linear equation daw is a system of equation with a group of two or more equations. Okay? So to solve a system of equations means to find the values for the variable that satisfy all of the equations in the system. Okay, so ano bang standard formula ng linear equation? So if you can recall, ang standard equation ng linear equation natin is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So ito yung standard form niya. So yung sinasabi dito, um, pag meron kang system of equations or set of linear equations, it can be more than two or more linear equations, you can solve daw yung unknown variable do sa system natin. So yung unknown variable natin na tinutukoy dito is yung x and y component natin dun sa equation natin. Okay? So systems of equations can involve any number of equations and variables. However, we will limit ourselves to situations containing two variables in this section. Okay? So ito, formal definition lang ng system of linear equation. Sabi, it is Kapag into your variables is a group of two or more linear equations that use the same variables. So meaning, nagsha-share sila ng same value ng x and y. So, halimbawa, meron kang group of two equations, linear equation, although magkaiba sila ng coefficients, yung value ng a and b, tsaka ng c, pero yung value ng x and y niya is always the same. Okay? So, natawag natin itong system of linear equation. Okay? And then, ano naman daw yung solution? So, yung solution is yung pair of yung solution do sa linear equation is yung makukuha nating ordered pair o yung value ng x and y na makukuha natin by yung three methods na binanggit ko kanina, yung substitution, elimination, and graphical method. So let's say for example, let us look at this example. We have 2x plus 4y is equals to 22. So if we will be assuming na sinolve natin, may nakuha tayong value ni x and y na 5 si x, y is 3. Pag sinubstitute natin yan do sa original equation, it should be equals or masasatisfy niya yung equality na to na 22. So upon substitution, 2 times 5 plus 4 times 3, so this will be 10. This will be 12. So 10 plus 12 is 22. So satisfied niya tong first part natin. And tong second equation natin is another linear equation. So kapag itong linear equation na to, kapag ginamit natin yung same value ng ordered pair na x and y na 5 and 3 dito. So we see 5 minus 6 times 3. So 5 minus 18. So negative 13, which is equal dito sa value natin dito. Which deems yung value na 5 and 3 natin is the solution for the given linear equation or given system of equations. Okay? So, ngayon, paano nakuha yung 5 and 3? Okay. So, later discuss natin kung paano kuha yung 5 and 3. Dito, although 7 and 2, so another ordered pair to. So, halimbawa, meron ka ulit another pair, 7 and 2. Tapos, pag sinubstitute daw natin siya doon sa first equation, so, dito, sabi, meron tayong isang value na x equals to 7, y is equals to 2. Pag chinek natin doon sa first equation natin, okay, sa first equation natin, anong magiging value niya? 22. So we have 14 plus 8 is equals to 22. 22 is equals to 22. So satisfied na yung given equation number 1 natin. So meaning, pwede siyang ordered pair for equation number 1. But if we check to equation number 2, so x minus 6y is equals to negative 13. Then using the value 7 and 2, so 7 minus 6 times 2 is equals to negative 13. So 7 minus 12 equals negative 13. So negative 5 is equals to negative 13. So this is now not equal to the given number. So, ibig sabihin, 7 and 2 is not a solution for the given system of linear equation. Okay? Kaya, kailangan may method ka kung paano makuha yung exact value ng x and y in order to satisfy all equations involved, all linear equations involved, system of linear equation involved. Huh? So, yun lang yung ibig sabihin nito dito. Kaya hindi siya dito nag-equal, no? Okay? So, therefore, it's not a solution for the system. Next. So, there are three methods of solving systems of two linear equation. So, we have yung elimination method, substitution method, and graphical method. So, I hope this is already familiar to you kasi you have your Gen Math, no, during senior high. So if ever you are not on the STEM track, so basically sa junior high na turo na din to, no. So pero ngayon, ita-try kong balikan ulit para to accommodate all students involved. Kung halimbawa medyo nalimutan na tong mga prosesong ito, no. So let's start with elimination method. So pag elimination method ang sinasabi natin, ibig sabihin, meron tayong isang term dun sa equation na pinag-equate o ginagawa nating magkatulad para kapag pinag-add natin yung dalawang equation, ah, maka-cancel out yung isang variable, tapos yung remaining variable will be solved kung makukuha natin yung value. Then upon solving yung value nun, ibabalik natin siya doon sa original equation to solve for the other unknown variable. Okay? So, paano yan? So, let's say, ito yung given natin na linear equation, no? So, by solving elimination method muna tayo. Okay? So, we have yung elimination method. So, kailangan maghanap tayo ng ng term na mag-equal para mag-cancel out, no? So, we have 3x plus 4y is equals to 10, and we have 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. So, you have to select either x or y kung alin yung gusto mong magkameron ng equal na coefficient para mag-cancel out siya, no? So, let's say, ang gagawin ko, gusto kong mag-cancel out yung x, no? So, kailangan mag-isip ako ng number na magiging parehas yung nasa taas at yung nasa babang equation. So, um, pwede kong gawin, i-times ko yung first equation natin, no? I-multiply ko ng negative 5, okay? Then yung second equation natin, i-multiply ko ng positive 3, okay? By doing that, kapag chinek ko yung x ko, yung x natin will be negative 15x, no? Yung taas. Then yung sa ilalim will be 15x. Pag pinag-add ko siya, negative 15x plus 15x, that will be 0. So, nag-cancel out na yung x variable ko. So, yung y na lang yung matitira. So, may makukuha akong value ni y. So, that is how you do elimination method. Okay? So, I will just simplify this one. So, negative 15x minus 20y is equals to negative 50. And we have 15 minus 18y is equals to 12. So, pag-addin nyo, so this will be negative 38y is equals to 38. So, upon simplifying, we have value of y is equals to negative 1. Okay? So, once na nakuha natin yung negative 1, we can use that sa any of the equation. It can be the first equation or the second equation. So let's try on the first equation. No? So 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. So 3x plus 4 times, substitute natin yung calculated value of y na negative 1. Okay, then simplify 3x minus 4 is equals to 10. Then we transpose the second term to the right side of the equation. So this will be 14. Then, divide natin by 3 both sides. Okay? So, we will now have 14 over 3 as the value of x. Okay? Now, for the checking, one way to check your solution is to substitute yung value ng x and y na calculated natin dun sa equation natin. So, wait lang ha. 14, 3x plus. Okay. So, check ko lang yung ano ko, baka may mali akong multiply. Negative 18, negative 50, plus 12. Ah, sorry. It should be positive
Opo,
1 pala.
positive
Ah,
1.
okay, okay. So, thank you. So, hindi ko pala nasama yung negative, no? It's negative 50 pala yun sa taas. Okay, so this should be positive. Okay. Okay, so positive to. So, it should be minus. So, 6 dapat, no? So, dapat ito ay um, 6 over 3. So we have 2. Okay? Then upon checking, halimbawa, substituting sa second equation. So we have 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. So 5 times 2 minus 6 times 1 is equals to 4. We have 10 minus 6 is equals to 4. 4 is equals to 4. So tama yung value. So, meaning, kahit ginamit natin siya dun sa second equation, it satisfy the given equality. So, meaning, yung system o yung ordered pair na nakakuha natin na 2 and 1 is a solution for both of the linear equation involved. No? So, yan yung by elimination method. Okay? Next is yung natawag nating substitution method. No? So sa substitution method naman, so as the name suggests, we have to substitute yung isang equation to the other equation. But first, we have to simplify muna yung given equation, one of the equation, into one term, no? So sa isang variable. So let's say using yung same okay, mag-add lang ako ng page, no? Okay, so using the same given, okay? So yung given natin is again 3x plus 4y is equals to 10 and 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. Okay. So by elimination method, by substitution, okay. So what we can do is halimbawa gamitin ko si equation number 2, no? O si 2 i-substitute ko sa equation 1. Okay? So 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. So pili lang kayo kung x and y. So let's say gamitin ko is si y yung gusto kong makuhang value. So i-transpose ko lang siya sa kabila. Then yung isang term dito sa kabila para maging positive. Then divide ko both side by 6. So magkakaroon tayo ng value ni y is equals to 5x minus 4 over 6. Then yung value ni y na yan yung gagamitin ko sa equation number 1. We have 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. Okay? Then we substitute plus 4. Then iba ko yung kulay. 5x minus 4 over 6 is equals to 10. Okay? So we can simplify this one. Pwede ito maging 2. Pwede ito maging 3. So we have 3x. Then distribute natin yung 2. That will be 10x minus 8 over 3 is equals to 10. Then multiply ko all side of the equation by 3 para mag-cancel out yung denominator. We have 9x plus 10x minus 8 is equals to 30. So we have 19x is equals to, transpose natin yung 8 sa kabila, 38. So divide natin by 19. So we have x is equals to 2. Okay? So once we identify na x is equals to 2, substitute natin siya dun sa assume value natin ng y. So 5 times 2 minus 4 over 6. So that will be 10 minus 4 over 6 or 6 over 6 or equals to 1. So as you can see, we arrive with the same ordered pair na 2, 1 as the same as the first solution. No? Okay? So kung upon checking ulit, makikita natin na mag-i-equal lang ulit yung given function natin. Okay? So that is substitution method. So yung next is yung sa graphical method, no? So sa graphical method, as the name suggests, you will be using graph in order to identify yung ordered pair natin. So pero paano pag graphical method? Sa graphical method, lagi nang tandaan, yung magiging value ni x and y is the intersection ng dalawang equation natin. Okay? So first, you have to know how to graph yung given function natin, no? Para alam nyo kung ano yung magiging tsura ng equation natin. So later ko i-discuss ko ano yung difference nitong mga to, no? Pero solve muna natin siya ng graphical method. So by graphical method, okay? So since linear equation lang naman yan, pwede tayong mag assume ng value, no? For x and y para mas madali natin siya i-graph, no? Okay? So ito yung given function natin. So let's say i-graph ko yung first equation natin. Okay, so ito yung graph natin, kunyari. Okay, so for the first equation, so 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. You have to assume value ng x and y, no? Para lang makapag-plot ka ng trend ng line, no? So, gagamitin ko yung gantong method, no? So, sasubstitute ko lang siya dun sa equation, then makukuha ko yung value ni y. So, pwede mong gawin mo in terms of y lang siya. So, magigitong y is equals to 10 minus 3x over 4. Okay? Then, substitute nyo yung value na x na inassume nyo. Okay? 3x over 4. So, pag negative 2, we have 4. Pag negative 1, we have 13 over 4. 13 over 4 is 3.25. Pag 0, we have 2.5. Pag 1, we have 7 over 4. Pag 2, we have 1. Okay? So, pag ginraft natin yan, negative 2, positive 4, ito yung point na yun. Negative 1, plus 3.25, so somewhere dito. No? Then 0, 2.5, somewhere dito. 1, 7 over 4 is 1.75. So, 1 dito, tapos 1.75, so somewhere dito. Then 2, 1. Okay? So, ito yung magiging trend ng line natin. Okay? So, pag natin yan, tinrace natin yan. Okay? So, yan yung first equation natin. So, yan yung lagyan ko ng 3x plus 4y is equals to 10. Okay? Next is yung 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. So, yung y component niya will be 4 minus 5x is over negative 6. Okay? So, x and y value natin. So, we have, assume we'll call it ng value for x, 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, solve mo lang yan isa-isa para makuha mo yung value ni y. So, okay, negative 2, we have 7 over 3, so negative 2.33. And negative 1, we have negative 1.5. 0, we have negative 0.667. Okay. Then 1, we have 1 over 6, 167. Then kapag 2, we have 1. Okay. So, negative 2, then negative 2.33 siya. So, somewhere dito yon. Okay. Negative 1, 1.5. So, somewhere dito. 0, negative 0.667. So, somewhere dito. 1, tapos 1.67. 1, then 1.67 is somewhere dito. Then 2, 1. So, itong point din na to. Okay. So, pag ginraft ko yan, yan. So, ganyan yung second graph nung equation natin. No? So, ito yung 5x minus 6y is equals to 4. Then, hanapin natin yung point of intersection niya. So, ang point of intersection natin, makikita natin doon sa graph natin, is this particular point. No? Anong coordinate ng point na yan? So, we have, sa x, we have 2. Dun sa y, meron tayong 1. So, yun yung magiging value ng x and y natin, which is the same nung dito na solve natin na 2, 1. Okay? So, ganyan po yung sa graphical method. Okay? So, yan yung tatlong method kung paano mo i-solve yung equation natin. So, pagdating sa linear programming, ang importanteng method na isasuggest kong gamitin ninyo is yung depende pala sa situation, no? Kasi pwedeng gamitin lahat siya eh. Kasi dito, mas madali kung graphical yung gagamitin mo, mas madali mo mahanap yung point of intersection by using substitution method. Pero kung halimbawa gusto mong makuha yung value o mas convenient sa'yo mag-eliminate ng variables, pwede yung elimination method. So, case-to-case basis siya kung paano siya gamitin. No? Pero yun nga, may tatlo kayong choices on how to solve yung mga equations natin. Okay? Then as you can see dito sa slide natin, we have three different subtopic are under graphical method. So, ito, explain ko lang yung pagkakaiba. Kapag sinabi consistent equation tayo, meron tayong unique solution. So, yung graph niyan, kapag sinabing consistent equation, is, halimbawa, meron tayong Cartesian plane, no? Okay, yun yung Cartesian plane natin. Masasabi mo siyang consistent equation kapag unique yung um, line natin or meron siyang point of intersection. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung example natin kanina is a consistent equation kasi meron siyang uh, meron siyang pair of lines na nag-intersect sa isang common point. Okay? So, ito yung para sa consistent equation. Okay? Then, inconsistent equation ang tawag kapag yung line na na-produce natin is hindi siya nag-intersect. Pero meron tayong dalawang line. So, pag hindi siya nag-intersect, so, ibig sabihin siya ay parallel. No? So, halimbawa, yan yung line natin. So, meron tayong dalawang line, pero never siya mag-intersect. Yan yung natawag natin inconsistent equation. Okay? So, a pair of parallel lines. Okay? Then yung last natin, tatawag natin dependent equation. Ang dependent equation naman is we have two set of linear equation. Pero anong nangyayari naman dun sa equation, dun sa line natin, graphically, is nagpapatong siya, no? Sabihin, kung ito yung line 1 natin, yung line 2 natin nag-overlap lang sa kanya. Okay? So, meron siyang overlapping um, graph, no? So, pwede siyang ma-reduce into a single equation. Ibig sabihin, no? So, halimbawa, may given kang equation na x minus 3y is equals to 5, tapos may given ka ulit na 2x minus 6y is equals to 10. Pag tinignan nyo yung second equation, pwede siyang ma-reduce into lowest form by dividing all sides by 2. So, magiging siyang, at the end, x minus 3y is equals to 5, which is the same as nung uh, first given equation natin. So, doon nangyayari yung dependent equation. Okay? So, yan. So, malinaw ba tayo doon sa methods of solving system of linear equation?
Opo, sir.
Okay? So, let's now proceed with linear programming. Okay? So, linear programming daw is a mathematical technique to help plan and make decision relative to the trade-offs necessary to allocate resources. Okay? So, siguro in common term, ginagamit yung linear programming concept basically sa mga business applications, no? Or models or tungkol sa economy or sa production. Okay? Kasi ang aim niya is to find yung minimum and maximum value ng given given condition, no? Given situation. So, halimbawa, pinapanap sa'yo yung maximum profit o yung minimum profit na pwede mong makuha kapag ganito yung business na gagawin mo, ganito yung kaya mong i-produce. So, doon siya pumapasok. Okay? So, sa linear programming, ito. So, let's say meron tayong dalawang linear equation, no? So, halimbawa, ito yung Cartesian plane natin. Okay? Let's say meron tayong two linear equation. So, let's say ito yung first one. Okay? Ito yung first one natin. Tawagin ko tong line 1. No? Line 1. Tapos ang equation niya, ax1 plus bx1 plus c1 is equals to 0. Then meron tayong another line. Ito. Okay? Tawagin ko naman tong line 2 is equals to ax2 plus bx2 plus c2 is equals to 0. Okay? So, both lines are linear, no? Kasi line nga siya. And then, i-introduce ko din yung line natin na x is equals to 0. So, going back, x is equals to 0 is equals dun sa anong line? Pag x is equals to 0, dun sa ano natin, y-axis natin, no? So, ito yung y-axis natin. Yan ay x is equals to 0. Then, yung x-axis natin equals yan sa y is equals to 0. Okay? So, sa linear programming, laging present yung boundary ng x and y axis or meaning x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0. Bakit? Kasi hindi tayo pwede magkamero ng negative value sa x and y. Kasi halimbawa kung business model ang pinag-uusapan natin, ayaw nating malulugi tayo, no? So as much as possible, ang pwede nating makuha is no profit o zero profit or greater than or equal to zero na value. So ayaw mo mag-negative kasi ba't ka pa nag-business kung ang goal mo is malugi, no? So parang ganoon yung konsepto. Kaya laging ang kino-consider nating end region pag nagle-linear programming tayo is yung x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0. Okay? So, yan. So makikita natin, madami tayong point of intersections diyan. So kapag pinag-uusapan natin yung line 1 and line 2, we have yung point of intersection na to. Okay? Then kapag halimbawa yung line 1 tsaka yung y-axis, meron tayong point of intersection dito. Kapag yung line 2 tsaka yung x-axis, we have this point of intersection. Then kapag yung y-axis tsaka x-axis, ito yung point of intersection niya. Okay? So overall, itong mga point of intersection na to is nagpo-produce ng region, no? Yung region na yan is itong part na to, no? Okay? So sa linear programming, ang tawag sa region na yan is feasible region. Okay? Or minsan tinatawag din siyang objective function. Okay? So meaning, dyan pwede mangyari yung optimal value mo o yung maximum or minimum value mo kapag magko-consider ka na ng mathematical model or ng situations na uh, kino-consider mo yung maximum and minimum point. So itong mga point na to, itong mga point of intersection natin, may tawag din dyan. No? So tinatawag yang bukod sa point of intersection, tinatawag din siyang corner points. Okay? So, i-ano ko lang, corner points. So, dyan sa corner points na yan, o yung point of intersection natin na yan, dyan natin ma-identify yung mga maximum or minimum value dun sa given function natin. Okay? So, later, siguro mas maintindihan nyo yung sinasabi ko, yung use ng corner point, tsaka nung region natin upon solving several examples, no? Okay? So, ganito yung concept nung sa linear programming. So, yung mga lines natin is yung tinatawag nating constraints o condition dun sa problem natin. Okay? So, ito is yung mga constraints or yung condition. So, depende sa situation natin. So, yan yung parang limit natin, no? Doon sa problem natin na hanggang dyan ka lang sa area na yan yung susuriin mo. Then yung ma-enclose niyang area, yun yung parang desired outcome mo o yung pinaka-feasible outcome na pwedeng mangyari dun sa situation na ina-analyze mo. Okay? So, going further to that, halimbawa dito sa part na to or dito sa part na to, so hindi na feasible mangyari yan, no? Also dito, no? Kasi pag ito yung consider nating point, hindi mo na kinonsider yung dito sa y-axis natin, no? So parang hindi ka na nag-assume na magkakameron ka ng zero, kung halimbawa sa business, na zero profit, no? Okay? So which is, kapag sa business, pwede siyang mangyari, no? Na bawi ka lang, wala kang profit na kininita, no? Okay? So, let's apply this concept muna sa mathematical examples before we proceed sa application examples. Okay? So, ito yung mga iba't ibang application ng linear programming. So, ano lang natin. Sa isa lang natin. So, pwede siya for scheduling of buses para ma-minimize yung distance traveled. Pwede din siya for allocating police patrol para ma-minimize yung response time to 911 calls. Pwede din siyang scheduling of tellers sa bangko para ma-minimize yung total cost of labor, no? Kumbaga, yung ma-maximize yung output ng teller pero ma-minimize yung labor, cost of labor. Okay? So, pwede din siya, halimbawa, for sa factory to identify yung maximum profit na pwede mong ma-attain. Then, halimbawa, for picking a raw materials, no? Ito, based from a combination of feeds, kung paano ka magkakameron ng minimum cost pero maximum profit, no? Pwede 'yon. Then ito, yung isa pa is determining distribution system para ma-minimize naman yung shipping cost. Kung halimbawa yung ginagawa ng mga courier natin, no? So, pwedeng nag-a-analyze sila niyan. Then, pwede din siya for um, yan, so for production schedule. Okay? Then, ito pa is yung space for tenants dun sa mall, shopping malls natin para ma-maximize yung revenue dun sa magpapatakbo ng kumpanya o ng mall, no? So, yan lang yung ilan sa mga example niya. So, hindi siya limited sa mga yan. Kumbaga, yan lang yung binibigay sa inyong preview kung saan siya pwede i-apply. Okay? So, before we apply that sa application na ganyan, try muna natin siyang i-solve ng mathematically, no? So, ito daw yung strategy for linear programming problems kung paano mo siya i-solve, no? So, yung first one is yung find natin yung objective, kung ano yung kailangan i-maximize or i-minimize kapag halimbawa hindi given yung F, yung region natin. Okay? Yung objective function natin, yung shaded region natin to, itong F. So, graph daw natin yung linear equation from the equalities of the constraints. Okay? So, including yung x is equals greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. So again, yan yung y and x and y axis natin na kina-consider natin. Okay? Then find the points of intersection of the constraints. Okay? Then last is find the optimum value, the maximum or minimum of f. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng region natin. Okay? So let's start with the first example. Okay? So yung pinapakuha sa number 1, graph the solution set to the system of 4 inequalities and identify the vertices of the constraints or yung corner points natin. So meron doon tayong 4 inequalities given. So we have x greater than or equal to 0. Okay, ito yung 1. And we have y greater than or equal to 0. We have 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 12. Okay. Then x plus 2y less than or equal to 8. Okay. So first, anong ibig sabihin ng mga inequality natin ng greater than equal to 0, no? So unahin natin yung sa x. Okay? So x is equals to 0. So ibig sabihin ng kino-consider nating point is this point, no? This line, no? Pero greater than or equals to 0 siya. So ibig sabihin lahat ng kino-consider niyang region ay papunta dito sa side na to. Okay? So, kung halimbawa x greater than or equals to 0 lang yung given natin, ibig sabihin, lahat ng values na to, yan, is considered, yung region na yan. Hanggang infinite, no? So, yan yung ibig sabihin ng x is equals to greater than equal to 0. Pag yung sa y naman, sa y, so, ang y natin na is ito. So, greater than equals to 0 siya. So, lahat siya ng value ni y to the positive infinity na y, no? So, yun yung region niya. Yung kasunod, 3x plus 2y minus 12. So, halimbawa lang ha, ito yung line natin yan. Tapos, inaano natin is less than tayo, naka-less than tayo. So, ibig sabihin yan, yung kino-consider nating line, values is lahat ng less than dyan sa line na yan. So, pababa siya, no? Okay? Tapos, let's say for example, itong next natin, so let's say ang naging ano naman natin is Pag ganito naman siya, ah, okay, so pag ganyan siya, so halimbawa less than ulit siya, yung magiging tsura mo is lahat ng papunta dito. No? Okay? So, kaya nakakapag-form ka ng boundary pag pinagsama-sama mo yung apat. So, ang goal mo sa linear programming is to identify kung paano mag intersect yung lahat na yan. No? Tapos yung intersection, yung region na mapo-form mo, based doon sa intersection ng mga constraints na yan, yun yung magiging um, F mo o yung region F mo. Okay? Doon mo ma-identify yung maximum and minimum value doon sa problem. Okay? So, okay, so let's start. Okay? So, say we have yung partition plane na to. No? So, x is equals to 0. So, alam na natin agad na yan yung y-axis natin. Okay? Then, x-axis natin. So, ito yung y greater than 0. Then, 3x plus 2y. So, dito ko nalagay sa taas. 3x plus 2y is equals to 12. So, para mag-graph yan, mag-assume ka ulit ng values for x and y. So, kunin ko lang yung y equivalent nito, 12 minus 3x over 2. So, we have x and y. Okay, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, yung pag-identify ng x value, wala siyang common rule. So, any values of x, pwede mong isubstitute. Nasanay lang ako na yun yung sinasubstitute ko, no? Okay. Then, negative 2, this will be 9. On negative 1, this will be 7.5. 0, this will be 6. Kapag 1, this will be 4.5. Kapag 2, this will be 3. Okay? So, yan yung magiging trend ng line natin. So, negative 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yun. Negative 1, 7.5. So, somewhere dito. 0, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay? Then 1, 4.5 dito. Then 2, 3. Okay? So, dito. Okay? So, yun yung magiging trend ng first line natin. So, that will be, okay? So, assuming na nag-pass through yan dun sa lahat ng line natin. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yan yung first line natin. Okay, then next is yung x plus 2y. Okay, x plus 2y is then equal to 8. So, equals yan sa y is equals to 8 minus x over 2. Okay, so another set of x and y values. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, let's try. 8 minus x over 2. So, negative 2, this will be 5. Negative 1, this will be 4.5. 0, this will be 4. 1, this will be 3.5. Then 2, that will be 3. Okay, so plotting that. So, negative 2, 5. Negative 2 and 5. So, dito. Negative 1, 4.5. So, dito. 0, 4. Okay. 1, 3.5. Dito. And 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. So, pag inano natin, okay, yan yung second line natin. Okay. Ngayon, ano yung mga point of intersection, yung mga intersections natin? So, yung Y region natin is ito, no? Then sa X ito, then dito, and ito. So therefore, ito yung concern nating region. Okay? Next na kailangan natin gawin is find na natin yung point of intersection natin. So number 3 na tayo. So point of intersections natin is this point, okay? This point, this point, and this point. Okay? So kailangan natin identify. So ito yung line 1, yung line 2. So para sa point of intersection o yung corner points natin. So ito siguro pag obvious naman yung pag check natin, pareha siyang nag-pass through ng 2, 3, no? So, pwede ko nang ilagay dito na ito ay 2, 3, yung una. Okay? Then, ito, para sa kasunod, yung line 1, ibig sabihin itong line na to, tsaka itong x-axis natin, na y is equals to 0. No? Ano yung point of intersection niya? So, line 1 and y, ito yung line 1 natin, ito yung line 2. Parang tayo mali to. Y is equals to 0. Yung point of intersection niya will be 3x plus 2y is equals to 12. So, y daw natin is 0. So, plus 2 times 0 is equals to 12. So, 3x is equals to 12 or x is equals to 4. So, ibig sabihin, itong point na to is 4, 0. Okay? Then ito, since intersection niya ng y-axis and x-axis, automatic yan ay 0, 0. Then itong point na to, intersection ng line 2 and x is equals to 0. Okay? So, line 2 natin is x plus 2y is equals to 8. So, 0 si x, so 0 plus 2y is equals to 8 or y is equals to 4. So, ito is 4, 0 to ay 0, 4. So, meaning, itong point na to ay 0, 4. Okay? 0, 4. Okay. Yan. Ngayon, na-identify na natin yung um, mga corner points natin. Ngayon, anong gagawin natin ngayon dyan? Since may corner points na tayo, para ma-identify natin yung pinapahanap dito. Grab the solution set to the system of linear equations and identify the vertices of yung corner points. Okay? So, vertices lang ng corner points natin. So, yung final answer natin will be 0, 0, 4, 0, 2, 3, tsaka 0, 4. Okay? So, yan lang yung final answer na hinahanap natin for this problem. Okay? So, hinanap lang muna natin yung corner points. Any question dito sa first example natin? May question
Wala
ba?
po, sir.
Okay naman? Okay?
Wala po.
Okay, so yun lang. Parang hinanap lang natin yung region para makuha natin yung corner points natin. Next. So find the maximum value of f. Yan, may given na tayong region. 2x plus 3y based on the constraints. Ito yung first constraints natin. Second, third, and fourth. Okay? So, lagi kayo pupunta ay sa graphical method na solution, no? Okay? So, ito yung tawag kong line 1, line 2. So, automatic, ito yung x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0. Okay? So, 2x plus y is equals to 10. So, y is equals to 10 minus 2x. Okay? Assume ulit ng value for x and y. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So, kapag negative 2, so magiging negative 4, we have 6. Then, we will have 7, 10. Then, mali pala. That will be positive na pala. So 12 dapat to. Mali. Okay. Okay, so that will be 14. Then this will be 12. Then 8, 6. Okay. Then, ituloy ko na dun sa line 2 muna natin para graph na lang diretso. Equals to 12. Y is equals to 12 minus 3x. Okay? So, assume value for x and y. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, we have 18. Then, we have negative 1, 15. Then, 0 is 12. Then, 9. Then, 6. Okay? And pwede na natin graph, no? Okay? So, gawin ko multiples of 2 yung graph ko. So, negative 2. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So, ito yung first point. Negative 1. So, dito yun. Somewhere dito. 12. So, ito yun. Then, 0, 10. Ito yun. 1, 8. So, ito yun. Then, 2, 6. Okay. So, meaning ito yung first line natin. Okay. First line natin yan. Then, second line natin, start with negative 2, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so ito yung first point niya. Negative 1, 15. Negative 1, tapos 15 is dito. Okay. Then 0, 12. 0, 2, 4, 5, 6. Ito. Then 1, 9. So, lampas lang siya ng konti dito. Okay. Then 2, 6. 2, 6. So, parehas silang nag-intersect dito. 2, 6. Okay. So, yung line na to will be okay. And so, assuming lang na ano, no, na yung line natin is nagpo-point dun sa mga nag-intersect dun sa point na yan, no? Baguhin na natin. OC ako. Okay. So, okay. So, yan. So, pwede na siguro yan. Yan. So, yung region natin now, pag-identify natin is, ito yung sa y-axis, ito yung sa x-axis, ito yung dito sa intersection nila. So, ito yung concern nating region. Once sa may region na tayo, kailangan natin yung point of intersections natin. Okay, so dito, palakihin ko lang. So, this will be 0, 0. And then, ito, kailangan ma-identify natin to. Then, itong intersection na to, based dun sa graphing natin, dito sa values natin dito, no? You can see na 2, 6, no? Meron siyang 2, 6 parehas. So, pwedeng sabihin na itong point na to is 2, 6. Okay? Pero paano kung limbawa, yung pagkakagraph nyo is, nag-assume kayo ng different value of x dun sa magkaibang, anong yun, no? Paano mo makuha yung point of intersection nila? So, pwede mo naman siya makuha by substitution, ano? Or elimination. So, consider natin si line 1 and line 2. Okay? Yung point of intersection niyan is, diba to, 2x plus y is equals to 10. Tapos yung isa is 3x plus y is equals to 12. Okay? So, kailangan substitute mo yung value nila. So, ito gawin natin y is equals to 12 minus 3x. Substitute mo dun sa first equation. So 2x plus 12 minus 3x is equals to 10. So we have 2x plus 12 minus 3x is equals to 10. So this will be negative x. Transpose ko, magiging negative 2. So x is equals to 2. Then pag kinuha mo si y is equals to 12 minus 3 times 2. So y is equals to 12 minus 6. Y is equals to 6. So pag kinuha mo yung ordered pair, 2, 6. Which is the same lang din naman ng solution natin doon. Okay? And then, we get the other point of intersection. Okay, so i-try kong i-copy to sa next slide. So, dapat pala dito ako gumagawa ng graph, no? Okay. So, yan. Meron pa tayong missing na dalawang point of intersection. We have itong point na to, tsaka itong other point. Okay? So, ito yung line 1 natin. Ito yung line 2. So, kailangan natin yung intersection ng okay, lagyan ko lang to para hindi kayo malito. Okay? Intersection ng line 2 and x-axis. Okay? So, yung line 2 natin is equal sa 3x plus y is equals to 12. And ang x-axis natin is y is equals to 0. So, that will be 3x is equals to 12 or x is equals to 4. So, that will be 4, 0. Okay? So, ito is 4, 0. And then, itong point na to is intersection siya ng line 1 and y-axis. Okay? Si line 1 is 2x plus y is equals to 10. Si y-axis is x is equals to 0. So this will be y is equals to 10. So that will be 0, 10. So itong point na to is 0, 10. Okay? So yan. So na-identify na natin yung corner points natin. Meron tayong given na um, equation for f para dun sa maximum value daw natin. Okay? Gagawin natin, f is equals to 2x plus 3y. Yung sa equation na yan, ang isa-substitute nating values or i-check nating values is lahat ng corner points natin para ma-identify natin yung maximum value. Yeah. Okay? So yung corner points natin is meron tayong 0, 0, meron tayong 4, 0, meron tayong 2, 6, tsaka meron tayong 0, 10. So pag sinubstitute natin yan do sa given equation, so f is equals to 2 times 0 plus 3 times 0, so equals to 0. F is equals to 2 times 4 plus 3 times 0, we have 8. So f is equals to 2 times 2 plus 3 times 6. So that will be 18 plus 4 is 22. Then f is equals to 2 times 0 plus 3 times 10 is equals to 30. So upon looking at these values, maximum value natin is 30. Therefore, ito yung ating maximum value. Okay? So, ang magiging pinakasagot natin is 0.010. Okay? So, si 0.010 o yung corner natin na point na 0.10 will give us a maximum value para dun sa given region natin. Okay? O yung kailangan natin i-maximize. Okay? So, ganun po yung pag-ano sa kanya, pag-solve sa kanya. Question regarding this example? Okay, so sana nakakasunod lahat, no? So, let's try siguro another one before proceeding sa more realistic problem, no? So, yan. So, ngayon, ang term naman natin is i-minimize daw natin tong function na to. Okay? Pero yung constraints natin o yung boundaries natin are given. Ito yung 2 and 3. Okay? So yung given boundaries natin is tatlong line. Okay? So walang x is equal to 0 tsaka y is equal to 0. So pinaka ano natin yan is just solve natin yung given line. Okay. So meron tayong ito yung first line natin, no? Ito yung second line. Tapos meron tayong y is equals to negative 5. Okay? So yung first graph muna natin, line 1, line 2, line 3. Okay? So si line 1, y is equals to x plus 1. So assume value for x and y. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So we have negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then for the second value, 2x plus y is equals to negative 2. Magiging y is equals to negative 2 minus 2x. Okay? So x and y values natin. Okay? Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Then we have negative 2, negative 2x. Negative 2, this will be 2. Negative 1, this will be 0. This will be negative 2. And kapag naging 1, negative 4. Naging 2, it will be negative 6. Okay? Then yung isa is y is equals to negative 5 lang. So mas madali siyang i-graph. No? Okay? Okay, so unahin ko na yung line 3 muna. Y is equals to negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, sabihin yan yung ito yung third line natin. Line 3. No? Now y is equals to negative 5. Okay? Next is yung line 1 natin. So negative 2. Meron siyang negative 1. Negative 1. Negative 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So, yun yung trend nun. So, ito yung line natin yun. Okay. Then, yung next nating line is negative 2, 2. Ito yun, negative 2, 2. Negative 1, 0. Then, 0, negative 2. Mali pala. Negative 2, 2 is positive 2 pala yun. Negative 2, positive 2. So, ito yun. Negative 1, 0. Okay. So, 0, negative 2. Then 1, negative 4. Then 2, negative 6. Okay. So, itong yan yung kanyang diagram. Okay. So, yung intersection ng lahat ng points natin o yung magiging region natin in concern is itong point na to. Okay. Okay. So, now, we have to identify yung mga point of intersection natin. So, this is line 1, line 2, then line 3. Okay. Okay. So, copyahin ko lang. Sa next graph tayo mag-solve ng point of intersection. Okay. Okay? Yung equation ng line 1 natin is y is equals to x plus 1. Equation of line 2 is 2x plus y is equals to negative 2. Okay. So, para makuha natin yung point of intersections, so, ito muna tayo. First point natin is intersection ng line 2 and line 3. Okay? So, line 2 is 2x plus y, negative 2. Then, si line 3 is y is equals to negative 5. So, substitute lang natin yung negative 5. So, negative 2. So, 2x is equals to positive 3 or x is equals to 3 halves. Okay? So, yung point of intersection natin is 3 halves negative 5. Okay? So, ito yun. So, ito ay 3 halves negative 5. Next, itong point na to, so intersection niya ng line 2 and line 1 and line 3. Line 1 and line 3. So line 1 natin again is y is equals to x plus 1, then y is equals to negative 5. Okay? So negative 5 is equals to x plus 1. So transpose nyo lang x is equals to negative 6. So yung point of intersection natin is negative 6, negative 5. Okay? Negative 6, negative 5. Then yung last is itong point na to. So, sige, gamitin ko na lang yung um, line 1 and line 2. So, 2x plus y is equals to negative 2. Tsaka y is equals to x plus 1. So, substitute ko yung equation 2 sa equation 1. We have 2x plus x plus 1 is equals to negative 2. Simplify, we have 3x. Then transpose yung 1 sa kabila. We have negative 3. Then 3, 3. So, x is equals to negative 1. Then, calculating yung y, this will be y is equals to negative 1 plus 1 or y is equals to 0. So, yung third point of intersection natin is negative 1, 0, which is ito yan. Okay? Okay? Now, we know our point of intersections. Huh? So, point of intersections natin are negative 1, 0, then 3 halves, negative 5, tsaka negative 6, negative 5. Okay? So, ngayon, i-apply natin yan o solve natin yung value ng um, f natin, no? Para makuha natin yung minimum value or yung lowest value. Okay? So, ito yung na-solve natin na point of intersection. Yung point, yung line na, yung equation ng line na i-minimize natin is 2x plus 3y. Okay? So, f is equals to 2x plus 3. Substitute ko na. Negative 1 plus 3 times 0. We have negative 2. We have f is equals to 2 times 3 halves plus 3 times negative 5. So that will be 3 minus 15 is negative 12. So then this will be f is equals to 2 times negative 6 plus 3 times negative 5. That will be negative 12 plus negative 15. So negative 27. So therefore, ang pinaka-minimum value natin is yung negative 27, no? So therefore, ang point of intersection na magpo-produce ng minimized value or pinakamalit na value is si point negative 6, negative 5. Okay? So that will be our final answer. Okay? Okay, so yun po yung solution natin. So mainly, dapat marunong kayong mag-graph, no? Para ma-apply yung solution natin. Okay? Okay, so now we will now proceed sa more application na, no? Sa more realistic application of linear programming. Okay? So, punta tayo sa mathematical models for linear programming or application for linear programming. So, mathematical models are used to design and solution of problems in business and economics, even in the field of biology. So, makikita nyo sa examples natin, more on business yung example natin, business models, na gagamitin lang natin yung um, linear programming para ma-identify yung hinahanap kung maximum or minimum profit. No? Okay? So let's try. So I think I prepared 3 examples para mas madami kayong uh, pwedeng pag-practice na problem. No? Okay, let's start with the first one. Okay, so Mr. Reyes raises chickens and ducks with a total of 100. So it costs him 250 pesos to raise a chicken and 150 pesos to raise a duck, with 21,000 pesos to cover the total cost ng chicken at ng duck. If Mr. Reyes makes a profit of 100 on each chicken and 50 on each duck, what is his maximum profit? Okay? So, yan. So, ang pinaka-importante sa linear programming is ma-identify natin yung pinaka-constraints natin, no? Yung boundaries nung magiging curve natin, no? So, lagi yung tandaan kapag halimbawa mathematical model na o business model na yung pinag-uusapan natin, hindi natin pwede i-accept yung values na less than or negative value ng x at y. Kasi hindi naman nag-exist yung negative 5 na chicken, no? So, dapat physical value siya. Kaya ang unang constraints na pwede nating i-assume for this particular problem is yung x and y axis natin na meron tayong x greater than to 0 at saka y greater than to 0. Okay? So, yun yung first two constraints natin. Yung other constraints natin manggagaling na doon sa mismong problem natin. And analyze natin yung problem. So, ang kaso dito is gustong mag-alaga ni Mr. Reyes ng chicken at ng duck. Ngayon, yung total ng chicken at duck na yun, 100. Ngayon, hindi natin alam kung ilang pirasong manok, ilang pirasong duck yung meron siya. So, doon pa lang malalaman natin, pwede tayo mag-assume ng value. No? So, i-let natin na si X is yung number ng chicken. Tapos si Y is yung number of ducks. Okay? So, yan. So, meron tayong X and Y. So, from that first statement, alam natin ang total niya is 100. So, magkakameron na agad tayo na equation niya na kapag pinag-add mo yung number ng chicken at yung number ng duck, dapat yan ay equals to or less than or equal to 100. Okay? So, less than or equal kasi sabihin natin may mamatay, no? Pero, ang pinaka-total talaga niya is equal to 100, no? Okay? So, nilagyan ko lang ng less than sign kasi kailangan ma-identify mo na yung chicken and ducks mo can be less than 100. Basta yung total na kailangan lang ni Mr. Reyes ay 100. Okay? Then next is meron siya ditong nilagay na yung cost daw ng chicken kapag papalakin mo 250 tapos kapag sa duck ay 150. Pero may budget siya doon na 21,000. Okay? Kung alam natin yung bilang nung manok tsaka nung duck, makukuha natin yung 21,000 pesos, no? So kung halimbawa, meron tayong 250 na chicken, no? Ito yung presyo ng kada chicken, tapos ito yung piraso kung ilang piraso, plus yung presyo ng duck, tapos kung ilang piraso siya, makukuha natin yung total natin na 21,000. Okay? Yung pinaka-total na gusto niyang gusto niyang gastusin. Okay? Ngayon, kung ang profit daw ni Mr. Reyes is 100 on each chicken and 50 on each duck, what is the maximum profit, no? So, ibig sabihin, ito na yung kikitain niya. So, ito yung kailangan natin. Ito yung, kumbaga, yung F function natin, F equation natin, yung profit natin, makukuha niya pag nalaman niya yung number ng chicken at nung duck niya. Ngayon, sa kada isang chicken, may 100 siya. Tapos sa kada isang duck meron siyang 50 pesos. So kung makuha mo 'yan, makukuha natin yung pag nakuha natin yung value ng x and y, makukuha natin yung maximum profit natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pag nakuha natin yung corner points, dito natin gagamitin sa equation na to yung corner points na yan para i-check yung maximum value na pwedeng makuha niya. Okay? So, ang constraints natin ngayon is itong equation na to, itong equation na to, and itong dalawang equation na to para mag-close yung region natin. No? Okay? So, what we can do is to graph na, no? Okay? So, I guess mas maganda lipat ko ng another slide, no? Okay? So, meron tayong x greater than 0, y greater than equal to 0. We have x plus y um, equals 100. Sige, para hindi na kayo malito. So, 50x plus 150y is equals to 21,000. Okay? So, pag ginraph ito, pwede natin simplify. Divide natin by ano ba yung common nila? By 50. No? Pwede siguro by 50. So that will be 5x plus 3y is equals to 420. Okay? So, punta tayo sa graph natin. Okay. Ito yung graph natin to. I-erase ko na siguro to. Okay? So, yung x plus y is equals to 100. So, uh, x plus y is equals to 100 or y is equals to 100 minus x. Okay? So, kailangan lang naman natin yung trend ng line para ma-solve natin. So, pwede kong gawin ko itong 0, 20, 40, 60, no? So, to will be 100, 80, 60, 40. Okay? So, gawin ko yung kada line ko is 20 ang equivalent, no? So, 0, 20, then 0, 100 pala yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ito yun. First point. First point. 20, 80. So, that will be 20, then 80, 40, 60, then 60, 40. Okay. So, ito yung trend ng line na yun. Okay. Next is yung 5x plus 3y. So 5x plus 3y is equals to 420. So we have y is equals to 420 minus 5x over 3. Okay. So x and y. So gayahin ko na lang. Okay. So 420 minus 5x over 3. So solve natin. Kapag 0, we have 140. Kapag 20, we have 106.67. Ito is 73.33. 60 is 40. Okay. So 0, 140. So ito is 100. So, ito yung first point. 20 is 106. So somewhere dito sa point na to. 40, then 73. So somewhere dito. And 60, 40, same point na to. Okay? So, yan. So, yan yung point na yan. Yung line na yan. Okay? Then, as usual, yung X and Y natin. So, yung region bounded natin now is ito. Okay? So, kailangan natin ngayon is ma-identify yung point of intersections natin. Okay? So, itong first part, itong point na to. Okay? So, alam natin na yan ay 0, 0. Okay? So, ito, upon dun sa dito sa atin, meron tayo ditong common, no? So, pwede natin lagay na yan ay 60, 40. Or again, pwede nyo i-check by using yung dalawang equation natin, no? So, yung first equation and second equation natin. Pag substitute nyo yung isa dun sa isang equation to get 60, 40. Then, itong next is intersection siya um, ng x-axis. So, x-axis and yung line natin, line 2, line 1. So, line 2. Okay? So, 5x plus 3y is equals to 420. Tsaka, x-axis is y is equals to 0. So, 5x is equals to 420. 4x is equals to 84. So, yung point of intersection natin na yun is 84, 0. Okay? So, 84, 0. Then, itong point na to is intersection naman siya ng y-axis natin and line 1. Okay? So, line 1 natin is x plus y is equals to 100. Then, x-axis natin is x is equals to 0. So, y is equals to 100 or 0, 100. So, ito is 0, 100. So, using our point of intersections, identify natin yung maximum profit natin. So, 0, 100. Then, we have 60, 40. Then, 84, 0. So, meron tayong 0, 0, 0. Okay? So, yung profit natin is equals sa, yung nasolve natin profit kanina is 100x plus 50y. Okay? So, 100x plus 50y. So, that will be P times 100 times 0 plus 50 times 100. So, that will be 5,000. P is equals to 100 times 60 plus 50 times 40. So, that will be ilan yan? Plus 50 times 40. So, ay 8,000. So, P is equals to 100 times 84 plus 50 times 0. So, we have 8,400. Then, P is equals to 100 times 0 plus 50 times 0 or 0. So, upon examination nito, ang highest value natin is itong 8,400 na profit. No? So, para magkameron tayo ng maximum profit, therefore, to get the max profit, Mr. Reyes, Mr. Reyes um, need to raise 84 chickens only. No? Okay? So kahit hindi na siya magbenta ng pato, no? So basta magbenta lang siya ng 84 chicken, ma-attain niya yung pinaka maximum profit, no? So therefore, yan yung sagot natin. Okay? Questions of first example ng mathematical model. So basically madali lang din siya, katulad lang din siya um, nung walang problem solving yung solution, no? Ang pinaka-importante dito is you know how to convert yung word problem nyo into mathematical symbol, no? Kasi kung hindi nyo ma-identify itong mga portion na to, no? Itong portion na to, so hindi nyo magagawa ng tama yung graph natin. Okay? Okay, next we proceed sa another example. So Mr. Reyes ulit na business-minded. Okay? So Mr. Reyes is in the business of constructing 2 model gardens. Okay? So making use of decorative rocks and grass. So a small garden requires 8 square feet of rocks and 6 square feet of grass. And a large garden requires 16 square feet of rocks and 3 square feet of grass. Mr. Reyes has available, meron lang siya available na 48 square feet of rock and 18 square feet of grass. If a small garden sells 15,000 and a large garden sells for 20,000, then how many gardens of each type should be built to maximize the revenue? Okay? To satisfy the constraints. Okay. So analyze natin yung problem. So yung dilemma ni Mr. Reyes naman ngayon is gusto niyong gumawa ng dalawang model gardens. We have a option na magkameron ng small and big garden, no? So yung small garden, yung capacity niya para makagawa ng isa ay 8 square feet rock tsaka 6 square feet ng grass. Yung large model naman natin is 16 square feet of rock, 3 square feet of grass. Ngayon, ang available na lang niya at hand is 48 feet of rock tsaka 18 square feet of grass. Ngayon, ilan piraso nung small, ilang piraso nung large garden yung kailangan niyang i-build para ma-maximize na yung revenue niya. No? So, okay. So, nung kanina, um, yung revenue yung kailangan niya, no? Maximize natin yung revenue. So, yung revenue natin is magde-depend dun sa number ng small tsaka ng large garden natin, no? So, i-let na lang natin ngayon. Let X natin para dun sa small garden. Okay? Then si Y is yung para sa large garden. Okay? So, dito meron siyang presyo for large tsaka sa small. No? Sa small is 15,000, sa large ay 20,000. So, pag alam natin yung number, makukuha natin yung revenue. So, ang revenue natin is 15,000 nung small plus yung 20,000 nung large. Okay? So, ito yung kailangan nating i-maximize. So, ito yung magiging equation natin later on kapag nakuha na natin yung control points natin or yung point of intersections natin. Okay? Ngayon, i-construct natin ngayon yung mga constraints natin. Okay? So, since ito is considering an area, so dapat ilalagay natin na impossible na magkameron ng negative uh, value ng garden tsaka ng small and large garden. So, una lagi nating condition is itong dalawa lagi, no? Yung x greater than equal to 0 tsaka y is greater than 0. Next, meron siyang sinabi na meron para dun sa rocks, no? Yung total ng wait lang ha. Okay. Doon tayo sa number of rocks, no? So pag small garden, meron siyang 8 square feet. Pag sa large garden, meron siyang 16 square feet. Pero yung available niya is 48 square feet na lang. So, pwede natin maging equation yun, no? Kasi since combination tayo ng hinahanap natin is number ng small gardens, kailangan maging number ng small at large garden, kailangan i-combine natin yung kung ilan yung meron siyang at hand, no? So, doon sa small garden, meron siyang 8x o 8 square feet. Kasi hindi natin alam kung ilang garden yon. Tapos, 48y. Hindi pala 48, 16. 16y equals yan dun sa 48 square feet ng rock. Okay? Then, yung isa natin is yung para sa grass. Pag sa small garden, meron tayong 6 square feet. Then, kapag sa large garden, meron tayong 3 square feet. Okay? Tama ba? 3 square feet. Tsaka, small garden ay 6 feet. Okay. So, yung magiging solution equation natin dun sa kasunod is pag kino-consider natin yung grass, yung total na natitira natin is 18. So, we have 6x plus um, plus 3y is equals dun sa 18 square feet ng grass. So, ito yung para sa rock, equation para sa rock, ito yung equation para sa grass. Okay? So, yan. So, meron na tayong apat na constraints, no? So, pwede natin simplify yung ano natin. So, ito yung ulit yung dalawa. Ito can be divisible by 8 lahat. So, this can be 8 plus 2y is equals to 6. Then, to divisible by 3. So, we have 2x plus y is equals to 6. Okay? So, ito ngayon yung mga constraints natin. Okay? Ito yung gagamitin natin ngayon dun sa pag-form um, ng graph natin. Okay? So, yan. So, ito yung graph natin. Okay? So, x plus 2y. So, x plus 2y is equals to 6. So, we have y is equals to 6 minus x over 2. So, assume lang tayo ng value for x and y. So, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, 6 minus x over 2. So, we have 4. We have 3.5. 3. So, 2.5. 2. Okay. Then, next is 2x plus y is equals to 6. So, y is equals to 6 minus 2x. X, y. So, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So, equation natin will now be negative 2, so 10. Negative 1, we have 8. 0, we have 6. Then to is 1. Then we have 2. Okay. So, graph na natin. So, ito yung line 1 natin. Ito yung line 2. So, we have negative 2. Tapos, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ito yung point na yun. Then, negative 1, 3.5. So, ito yun. 0, 3. Ito. So, 1, 2.5. Then, 2, 2. Okay. So, ito yung line natin. Okay. Okay. So, yan yung first line natin. Next is negative 2, 10. Okay. Masyadong mataas pala to. 4, 6, no, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere doon, no? So, masyadong mataas na. So, di ko na muna pansin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, ito yung isang point. And then, 0, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ito. 1, 4. So, we have to. Then, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ito. Okay. So, kailangan lang natin yung direction ng sense natin. Okay. So, this will be, okay. So, yan. Ito yung line 2 natin. Ito yung line 1. Okay? Then, yung magiging boundary natin is itong intersection ng apat na curve. Okay? So, yan yung boundary natin. So, identify lang ulit natin yung mga points natin. Ito. Okay? So, this is 0, 0. Then ito, from dun sa pag-identify ng points, pwede itong maging 2, 2. Okay? Then, ito is kunin natin. So, intersection ng line 2 and x-axis. Okay? So, 2x plus y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 0. Okay? So, 2x is equals to 6 or x is equals to 3. So, meron tayong 3, 0 para dito. Okay? Then, dun sa isa is line 2 and y-axis. So, we have line 1 and y-axis. So, yung line 1 natin is x plus 2y is equals to 6, tsaka x is equals to 0. So, 2y is equals to 6, o y is equals to 3. So, we have 0, 3. So, this will be equals sa 0, 3. Okay? So, yan yung mga corner point natin. So, yan yung gagamitin natin to identify yung maximum profit na pwedeng makuha ni Mr. Reyes. Okay? So, yung points natin is 0, 0. Then, we have 3, 0. Then, 2, 2. And 0, 3. Okay? So, yung yung revenue equation natin, base kanina is 15,000x plus 20,000y. So, 15,000x plus 20,000y. Okay? So, substitute natin. So, ito is automatic. 0 na to agad. So, R is equals to 15,000 times 3. Then, ito will be 0. So, ito is equals to 45,000. So, R is equals to 15,000 times 2 plus 20,000 times 2. So, we have 40 tsaka 60 30. So, we have 70,000. Then, R is equals to 15,000 times 0 plus 20,000 times 3 or 60,000. So, base dito sa figure natin, ang maximum revenue na makukuha natin is kapag kinuha natin yung corner points na 2. Or therefore, Mr. Reyes need to construct 2 small gardens and 2 large gardens to obtain maximum revenue. Okay? So that will be our answer for this problem. Okay? Okay? So, okay. So, malinaw na kaya? Ano pa ba? Meron pa ako isa pa. Yan. Meron pa ako isa pang example, no? Na pwede nyong aralin. Okay? So, that is example number 2. So, proceeding with the last example. So, I hope na kuha nyo na yung graphs kung paano i-solve yung ganong problem, no? Kasi your exam next week will be about this topic, no? Okay? So, itong last natin is okay, Mr. Cruz has 500 square meters of land in which he intends to plant two crops, so corns and tomato. So it costs 120 per square meter to produce corn and 60 square meter to produce tomato. And there is 24,000 pesos available to this production. Okay. So the yields per square meter are 100 bushels of corn and 40 bushels of tomato. And the farmer has contracted 18,000 bushels. How many should the farmer plant to maximize the profit when the net profit is 7 per bushel of corn and 10 per bushel of tomato? Okay. So, ayan. So, yung problem natin ngayon is si Mr. Cruz naman, so kaibigan ni Mr. Reyes yan, na business-minded din, is magtatanim naman daw siya ng corn at ng tomato, ng mais at ng kamatis na. So, meron siyang fund dito na meron siyang 24,000 pesos na i-allocate para dun sa pag-produce ng corn at ng tomato. No? So, nakabigay naman kung magkano yung presyo per square meter ng corn tsaka ng tomato. Tapos, yung per square meter nung corn, nagpo-produce siya ng 100 bushels, no? Then, yung tomato, 40 bushels, no? Tapos, meron siyang order na 18,000 bushels na total, no? Ngayon, how much should the farmer plant to maximize the profit? Okay? So, kung ang profit niya is 7 pesos per bushel of corn and 10 pesos per bushel of tomato. Okay? So, kailangan i-assume natin yung x and y natin, no? So, let natin na x be the number of corn, number of square meters para sa corn, no? Then, si y is number of square meters para kay tomato. Okay? And then, nakalagay dito, meron siyang 500 square meters ng land. So, ito yung total land na meron siya, no? Okay? So, paano makukuha yun? So, meron tayong 120 per square meter para sa corn, tsaka 60 per square meter para sa tomato. So, ibig sabihin, yung number ng per square meter ng corn, so 120 square meters ng corn. So, hindi natin alam kung ilang corn yun. Then, 60 per square meter na tomato. Yung total land na yon will be 500 square meter. Okay? So, yun yung first equation natin. And then, yung next is yung expenses natin. No? So, mali pala ito. No? So, dapat ito is yung total nung uh, total square meters nung corn at nung tomato, dapat equal siya sa 500. Okay? So, mali pala yung first equation ko. So, equal siya sa 500. Dapat ganyan lang pala yung una. Okay? Then, tsaka pa lang siya magkakameron nung second equation natin na yung budget niya, 24,000. So, ilang numbers ng land ng tomato, tsaka ilang land ng corn yung kailangan niya. So, kung 120 per square meter yung sa corn, so ilang piraso, plus yung 60 pesos per square meter ng tomato, dapat yung total na magagastos lang niya para doon ay 24,000 pesos lang. Okay? Then, yung 18,000 bushels, ito naman yung kailangan niya na ma-produce, no? So, ilan per square meter yung makukuha niya. Okay? So, meron tayong 100 bushels para sa corn, then 40 bushels para dun sa tomato. Equals tayo dapat makapag-produce na ng 18,000 bushels lahat. Okay? So, 18,000 bushels. Okay? So, meron na tayong tatlong constraints. Tapos, syempre, hindi tayo pwede magkameron ng negative value ng x and y. So, lagay mo ulit to. No? Ngayon, ano yung equation ng profit natin? Yung equation for profit. Okay? So, kailangan natin is yung 7 pesos per bushel of corn. So, yung expected nating i-yield ni corn ay 100x, no? So, ibig sabihin yung profit natin is yung presyo niya per bushel, then kung ilan yung ipoproduce natin bushel niya, no? Then, yung presyo per bushel ng tomato times yung kung ilang bushel ng tomato yung kasya, so 40y. Okay? So, pag inano natin, simplify, we have 700x plus 400y as yung profit equation natin. Okay? So, ito yung constraints natin kasi ito yung profit equation natin. So, kailangan i-plot lang natin to. Okay? Excuse me. Wait lang. Okay? So, we have these constraints. So, yeah. So, kailangan simplify lang muna natin yung function. So, this can be divided by 60 lahat, no? It will be 2x plus y is equals to 400. So this will be by 20, so 5x plus 2y. Excuse me. So 18,000 divide on 20, so 900. Okay? So yun, tatlo yung um, line equation natin. Then we have yung zero, yung x and y axis natin. Okay? So ito yung graph natin. Ganito. Okay? So yung first line muna natin, x plus y is equals to 500. So, pwede natin gawin is y is equals to 500 minus x. So, pwede kong i-assume ng value ni y, ni x, pwede kong gawin 0, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So, we have 500. So, ito is 490, 480. So, masyadong malaki na. Gawin natin by 200, no? Para maliit lang yung graph. Okay, so gawin natin 100, 200, 300, tsaka 400. So we have dito 500, 400, 300, 200, and 100. Okay? Next is yung 2x plus y is equals to 400. Our equation natin will be 400 minus 2x. So x and y natin. So using the same na lang, 0, 100. 200, 300, and 400. So we have 400 minus 2x. So we have dito 400, and we have 200, we have 0. Then we have negative 200, and negative 400 is 1,200. Okay, so 300 tapos 400, sorry. It should be negative 400 lang. Negative 400. Okay? Then yung last natin is 5x plus 2y is equals to 900. So that will be y is equals to 900 minus 5x over 2. So x and y. Okay? So x and y natin, same ano na lang din, range. So we have 900 minus 5x over 2. So we have 450, 200, negative 50, negative 300, tapos negative 550. Okay? So now let's graph. Okay, so yung first graph natin, so 0, 0, 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1. So ito yung trend nung line natin. Okay. Next is 0, 400. So 1. So 100, 200. This one. Okay, 200, 0. Ito. And then 300, negative 200. Ito. 400. Ito. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Next is yung third line. We have 0, 450. 0, 450. Ito yung first line natin. 100, 200. So, dito. 200, negative 50. Dito. 300, negative 300. Ito. Then 400, 550. Okay. So, this will be okay. So, yeah. So, show me yan yung line. No? Okay. So, paano yung intersection natin ngayon yan? Okay. So, yung first line natin is about dun sa equation ng land natin, no? Okay? And then, yung may mga intersection tayo dun sa first and second, tsaka yung sa y and um, yung sa x and y natin is itong portion na to, no? No? Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung 500 na total na lot ni Mr. Cruz, hindi niya magagamit para ma-maximize yung profit. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, no need na i-maximize yung buong lot para magkamero ka ng maximum revenue. Kaya yung line 1 natin will be disregarded dun sa intersection ng constraints natin, no? Okay? Kasi yung line 2 natin, yung line 2 natin is about dun sa budget niya. Okay? Then si line 3 is dun sa order sa kanya. Okay? So kung may budget siya tapos may order siya, yun yung mas mahalagang boundary na kailangan niyang i-consider, no? So yung first boundary na yung total available land niya, so ibig sabihin lang nung graph na hindi niya kailangan punuin yung mismong area niya, land owned niya, para ma-produce niya o mabigay niya yung order na 18,000 bushels, no? Kaya dito lang tayo mag-concentrate ah, sa graph shape na to. Okay? So, identify na natin yung points. So, we have here 0, 0. Okay? Then, ito is intersection ng line 3 and ng x-axis. Ito is intersection ng line 2 and line 3. Line 2 and line 3 is mag-intersect siya sa hindi natin makita agad, no? So, kailangan hindi, parehas same sila ng value sa 1, 200, no? So, doon siya mag-intersect. So, ito is 100, 200. Okay? Then, ito is yung intersection ni line 2 and line and y-axis, no? Okay? So, kunin natin yung other point of intersection. So, we have yung line 3 and x-axis. Okay? So, line 3 natin is 5x plus 2y is equals to 900. X-axis is y is equals to 0. So, this will be 5x equals to 900 or x is equals to 180. Okay? So, yung isang point of intersection natin is 180, 0. Then, yung line 2 and the y-axis, okay, that will be 2x plus y is equals to 400, wherein x is equals to 0. So, y is equals to 400 or 0, 400. Okay? So, yung point of intersection natin is 0, 400, tsaka yung isa is 180 over 0. Okay? So, yung point of intersections natin ay 0, 0. Then we have 180, 0. Then 100, 200. Tsaka 0, 400. Okay? So, using our formula for profit, profit natin is 700x plus 400y. Okay? So, P is equals to 0. P, 700 times 180 plus 400 times 0 is 126,000. Okay? So, next is we have 700 times 100 plus 400 times 200 is 400 times 200. We have 150,000. And yung last is 700 times 0 plus 400 times 400. We have 160,000 pesos. Okay? So, to have the maximum profit, ito yung kailangan nating gawin. So, therefore, Mr. Cruz only need 400 bushels of tomato to have the maximum profit. Okay? So, kailangan tomato lang yung itanim niya para magkameron siya ng maximum profit. So, no need na ano pa siya ng corn, no? magtanim pa siya ng corn. Okay? So that is yung sa linear programming natin. Okay? So if you don't have any more question, this ends our lecture for today, and our last ends our topic for this semester. Okay? So I hope madami kayo natutunan sa subject na to, and good luck sa examination next week. So see you guys again sa second semester. Okay? So thank you for attending this class, and good day. Stay safe po tayo. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
po.